in about 5 seconds. So talk for 5 seconds and shut up for 3. Yeah, so put the 2-shot on the stream.
Got it?
Let's see. Jammer B, am I on yet or off?
Okay.
I'm back on or I am on?
Dick.
Are you serious?
So
Let me get my router.
we're
Wait, you switched over.
we're still configuring.
Oh, okay.
So you can talk to the chat room. They can talk to you.
Okay, great.
But we will be ready in a minute or 3.
Very good. So Trump mentioned Alfred E. Newman. I didn't know about that. I'm on, says Uncle Bick. You know, isn't that amazing about Murphy's Law? I waited all day for that UPS package. And at 4:20, I called. I said, Dennis, can you come downstairs and just sit with me while I do my spot with Leo? Because I know that the bell is going to ring. And it did. It is freaking weird how that can happen. Tan-tan. Hi, Mandy the Clown. Beatmaster. Hi. Hawks Post. Ranger Rick. And let me see. Is Doug Ferguson, you in the chat room? Because we're going to use your video today, not your video, the video you suggested, okay? It was long, but the part about the phones of the future starts 3.5 minutes in, so that'll bring it down to 10 minutes, which is what we'd like for Yearn to learn. They trained the UPS guy for that. I'll tell you a great sketch. There was a Britcom. I think it was called The Two Ronnies. Anybody remember a show called The Two Ronnies? It was a long time ago. And in this show, in this show, it's two guys sitting in a car staking out a house, okay? And every time someone comes near a door or something, they slide down in the seat and then they sit up again. And they're there all day and all night. And you can tell by the amount of crap food, because one of them would go out and get food. And finally, the front door opens and both people who live there are going to leave. And they slide down in their seat and the people leave. And one guy gets out of the car and he runs up to the house and he nails something to the door. And then the camera zooms in and it says, "Sorry you weren't home when we came to install your cable." Call us and we'll set up another appointment. I thought that was so on target, because you can stay in all day and Charlie wants to do a quick pee on a tree. I can't get out and back fast enough for someone to have left a phone message. Well, we're going to send a cable man, but you're obviously not home. So we can come again in 3 months. And you'll keep us appraised. This is another. Doing a show. See, like that. I called this person early this morning to get back to me. The cable guy did a bit like that too. Okay. And again, I was supposed to. I wanted to meet this guy at the boat at 3:00, and to give him some cables and stuff. So I went down to the boat and couldn't find him. So now that I'm home, he calls up. I'm sure he's going to say, "Well, I'm at the boat." Anybody know if Two Ronnies are? I have to check if Two Ronnies are on YouTube. I find a lot of old Britcoms that I used to like on YouTube. Thin Blue Line. Of course, Are You Being Served? But that's still on from time to time. And Allo Allo. Anybody remember Allo Allo? Everything is on YouTube. Everything's on YouTube. This is another bizarre thing. So, I made this movie, 242nd Street, and can't put it on YouTube because it has all commercial music in the background. So I made a mini 12-minute version using in the background music from Valentino, okay? So you probably don't know the name Valentino. Valentino produces a huge sound effects library. And I'm not even sure they're in business anymore. Back then, they were producing them on CDs. But they had a studio that they rented out, and we rented it out for the Mad Minutes, which I actually have to send Jammerby some Mad Minutes to run during GizFiz. And Mad Minutes were silly 1-minute commercials. And the only plug was Mad's Maddest Writer. But we gave them away for free to radio stations. And we had between 80 and 100 radio stations that played them weekly. So anyway, Valentino one day said, "You have a boat, right?" And I said, "Yeah." And they said, "We need sound effects of airplanes taking off. And we need sound effects of a buoy, the bell on a buoy. Can you help us with that?" And I said, "Well, I have a boat." I said, "And we can go out. LaGuardia Airport is on the water." I'm sure now you probably can't get anywhere near LaGuardia Airport. So they sent a couple of sound guys, and I was already starting to make movies. And I said, "You know what? Instead of paying me for the gas or anything, can you just give me a copy of the Valentino sound effects music library?" And they said, "Yeah," because I think the library to buy it outright back then was $600 or $800. So anyway, I took all the commercial music out and redubbed everything with music from the Valentino library. And today I got a copyright infringement notice, or whatever they call it, that I am using Valentino music without permission. Well, Mr. Valentino died 15 years ago. Anyway, I'm thinking this is another bizarre thing. How could I go through all the trouble to put Valentino music on because they gave me the library and said it's yours? And now someone must have bought the library and now considers that it's theirs and I have no right to use it. Anyway, are you ready, Jammer B?
Send my new guy, and I think we're ready for a show.
Oh my God! Jeff is at the controls.
Yeah, I think so. I pushed John out of the way, and he's.
Wait a minute! I'm here. Yeah. I'm still here.
I got him tied up over here, but to the pole, so I could push some buttons. I want to have some fun.
No, we can't.
Okay, good. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for
the odd little man from Mad.
It's the Giz Fiz with the Giz Whiz. It's kind of like Cheese Whiz. It's the Giz Fiz. And now your host, Matt's maddest writer and the Giz Whiz, Dick DeBartolo.
Welcome to regular, old-fashioned Giz Fiz. Whoa! I'm impressed. I figured, does Jeff even know we have multiple titles? Does he even know every title has its own sound effect?
Well, Jeff, the new guy, didn't know, but Jeff, the semi-new guy, knows.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I forgot that Jeff, the new guy, left, and Jeff, the semi-new guy, came in with a lot more brains. Let me tell you, a very low-cost Giz Wiz. Yes, indeed. It is Giz Fiz. We're going to go until 6:10 or 6:05. This is going to a concert. So this is good because we can have a bite to eat before he goes to the concert. We are seeing Giz Fiz from afar. And why is that, Logan 5?
Oh. That's us. That's on us.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, I guess it does take two of them to control this show. Small screen still showing.
No. They're downstream. It'll take some seconds for it to the video to flow down the stream.
Okay, there you go. Okay.
We pushed the button a long time ago. It just finally caught up.
Oh, okay. Yeah, my stream is still showing last week's photo, number 3. So
See?
that is a lot. That's Verizon. Okay, so we're gonna do. Anybody want to be chat room celebrity of the week?
Man, I'm so sad that guy left. He was always perfect to be a chat room celebrity.
No takers in the studio,
just a
right?
quick review on this. I know it's set up for the full screen. Yep, good job.
You're talking to us or talking to him?
Nope. We were talking amongst ourselves. Nope.
Talking
don't mind
ourselves.
us.
Okay. Okay. All right. So we're going to do George Davis captions, some logo, a fact of crap. And then we have Mr. Ferguson, Doug Ferguson has a video about the phones of the future from, I think it was the 1960s World Fair, something like that. And then we're going to do match game. All right. So we're going to start with photo number 1 from George Davis, which is, whoa, holy cow. Chat room, tell me where you think this is. Hong Kong or something? It is like a ski lift. What do they call those? It's not a ski lift. Cable car. Some cable cars going over a bay filled with boats, like there are hundreds of boats anchored almost bow to stern, and riding across the top of them, these little cable cars, almost completely made of clear plexi. It looks pretty exciting. Exciting stuff. Okay, Barcelona, says someone. Don't jump. Don't jump. Mask up the butt. Aerial tram, gondola, where eagles dare. Oh, room with a view. Penthouses in the sky. $1 million if you drop us in a boat. Isolation pods. Hong Kong. Mandy the Clown also thinks it's Hong Kong. I can wear a Rasta imposter mask the whole time. Oh, that's something else. Sharks are waiting. Human prey to fall. Run away. There's my boat. I'm getting off here. Look, I can see the Tidy Bowl man's boat from here. That's funny. Where's the restroom? I can see my junk from here. Double entendre. Very cute. Now put on your parachute and we'll push you to your boat. And they left from the Himalaya. Next stop is Sydney. I thought we were going up. Wrong again. There were 3 cable. I guess it's supposed to be there were 3 cable cars. One fell off. Giz Wiz Yacht, 3rd from bottom left. My boat's down there. Chumley says, which boat is yours? I don't see you waving. Boat parking lot. Where's my fishing pole? Disney's Future World after the ice melts. The spilling bowl won't work on this ride. New transatlantic transportation. Nowhere to pee, Dunkirk. Stop spitting call. Eric Duckman thinks it's Vietnam. Count the boats, win a prize. From here, those boats look like ant boats. And these were the cheap seats. Okay. The Boring Company got the wrong direction. They're supposed to go underground. All right, let's see what George put. George said, for 2 cable cars high over many boats, my caption is, I am the first trip of this 5-mile cable car ride, and it's awesome. Okay. Those cable cars are really great looking. I like that. Okay, photo number 2. Okay. If you're just doing audio only, it's a man in a suit, except he has no head. He has a jacket, shirt, and tie, but coming out of his collar is a stack of books. Okay? A headless man with a stack of books where his head should be. Bookhead, book smart, bookworm, librarian. He's a real bookworm. Oh, Hawks Post, that's very good. I have a head for books. Amanda Decline says, my book E. Bloomberg self-image. Better than a bookworm. My editor. I have all the answers in my head. Mr. Know-It-All. They call me Mr. Encyclopedia Man. If you don't get your head out of a book, you'll, too late. Mr. Page, I assume. I can read your mind. Booked on the 3rd volume. Oh, this is very good from Webster. This man blew his stack. That's very good. Stack of books, literary mind. I got a book head. I have book head hair today. Fill your head with books. It'll be fun, they say. Seriously, doctor, you think you can read me? Chat room, these are excellent. Head book was Zuckerberg's first idea that got shot down. I have a book ache. Okay. Really good. You guys are very clever. I love it that everybody goes off in a different tangent. Let's see. George Davis says, for a man standing, but books replaced where his head should be, my caption is, here's your chance to read my mind. Just grab a book. That's also good. Also, it's very close to what we had, so some matches there. Okay, photo 3 is this one. Whoa! I know it's a bright red Corvette, but I'm going to look. Okay, George says it's a 1955 bright red Corvette convertible. Wow. Why is it in front of a Mercedes dealer? Okay, 1955, 56, my next car. Prince song inspiration, it's Grease Lightning, Beverly Hills Cop Car. 56 Corvette. Thunderbird, not Corvette. Little red Corvette. Is it self-driving? It's not a 50. Oh, this chat room. Don't start the chat room with cars. It's not a 55. It's a 54. Need a ride? The Corvette of my dreams. It's parked there to make the Mercedes owners jealous. James Bond's low price car. Who wants a drag race? Purdy, but the engine was a 6, I think. That's a loaner for my Mazda. The 54 only came in white. Now there's a big argument brewing. Thank God you people are in separate homes. It isn't a Thunderbird. Corvette's having an identity crisis, which is why it's in front of a Mercedes stand. Don't ask me to drive that thing. About to be ticketed in California for no front plate. Where did Max Smart park his car? Hawk says, this brings me back to before I was born. Looks fast standing still. I've been freeing carbon since 1956. Get Smart was here. My Uber ride is here. It's a cherry ride from the past. And jumping into the fray, Logan 5, I swear it's a 53. Okay. Let's see. George says, for the bright red 1955 Corvette, I mean, maybe it was on the picture that he used. For the bright red 55 Corvette, my caption is, if I ever win the lottery, this will be the car I'll buy. I love this style. Okay. Photo 4. Oh, okay. 2 crows. Are they crow? Aren't they small for crows? Let me look. Crows sitting on a perch. Okay. 2 crows are sitting. I can just read that. 2 crows are sitting on a perch. Murder scene. Oh, let's see. Those are for the previous one. Let me scratch your back. Can I pick your brain? Once you go crow, let me tell you a secret. Hide me from sunshine. You need a new deodorant. Ravens, the pecking order, feeling peckish. Hey, partner, you missed that car. Get off my perch. I love you, sweetie. Quoteth the raven, I'm no crow. Not here, sweetie. Neighbors will talk. Do I need a deodorant? Let me give you a push. Love the scent of your new deodorant. Pushing him off the stick. 2 crows is called an attempted murder. Don't be so smug, mister. You're nothing to crow about. Does 2 crows make a murder? 2 crows from Dumbo. The first 2 ingredients you need, 2 crows. Stop hiding behind me. Take your medicine. It's that Old Spice, honey. Crow picking his pocket. That's funny. We are Blue Jays. We just came out of a chimney. That's funny. You're walking the plank. You sure don't have any money. Move before Dumbo shows up. What did the doctor say about your virus? You got to learn to fly sometime. Quoted the raven, what me worry? Oh, heckle and peckle. Your insurance is current, you say? Me and my brother. Hey, buddy, do you have something to crow about? All right, let's go with George says 2 crows sitting side by side on a perch. I'll tell you where we can go to get a drink. A crowbar. Get it? Oh, that's very good. That is very good. Actually, I'm amazed no one in the chat room came up with something like that. Where can we get a drink? At the crowbar. Excellent, George. Okay, photo 5. Somehow reading those answers fast gets me all choked up. Photo 5. Looked a lot like photo 4. Oh, okay. I'm going to look at George's notes again because it's a lorikeet. Okay. George says this is a rainbow-colored lorikeet. I would have just said a parrot, but it's a lorikeet. Lorikeet. In living color, after the dye job, LGBTQ crow. Pretty bird. Polywana seed. Another polywana seed. Manny says, HDR gone crazy. Cato is for the birds. In my other photo, I was black. Falcon food. Hey, guys, how do you like this paint job? Test pattern for OLED TV. You want a cockatoo? Lorikeet want a cracker. Polly want an iPhone. Proud crow. Polly want Molly. Get a close-up in living color. Beautiful plumage. I was a crow that was in that other crack. That was in that cracker. When a crow goth. Color TV test pattern. I need some old crow to wash this morsel down. That's the best you can do for lunch. I don't think it's a lorikeet. RF guy said it's not a lorikeet. It's a 1954 parakeet. Who are you looking at? It's a fat bird, whatever its name. Crow from Hiroshima. NBC's new bird. Walt Disney's pet bird. Can't keep anything down these days. You should see my... These are great. You should see my other sweater, says Web3111. Oh, they only came in white. My stylist was drunk. These seeds make my eyes look red. I think it's a seagull on LSD. That's what my hair looked like in the late 70s, says Mandy. That's not a 1954 crow, says Chumley. And we'll end with Mr. Quest. It's a lorikeet with a midlife crisis. Chat room, you guys are really super today. Photo 5, the rainbow-colored lorikeet. My caption is, that's correct, everyone. The reason we have these beautiful colors is to get the chicks. Okay. And our final photo from George Davis, 6 of 6. Wow. Turquoise water, an amazing. This looks like when Gaines took us to Maui. I forgot where he took us to some tropical island where all the hotel rooms were out on stilts in this kind of water. And it was just amazing. Just amazing. Thank God, William M. Gaines took us all over the world. He's amazing. Okay, dropping the boats. My backyard. I bet the water is like bath water temps. Who forgot to change Windows XP wallpaper? If you look at it long enough, the water starts moving. Pre-condola photo, largest kiddie pool. My pool is bigger than yours. This is where Dick's going to take his boat next. I'm not going back to civilization. The Maldives. Lovely day for a swim. Those steps are a little far apart. Oh, that's funny. Right straight ahead, it's Devix Island. The picture on the left that said danger, acid pool, going fast again, pale green dot. Oh no, I overflowed the bathtub again. Florida in 20 years. Scotty, it's green. Jesus took this picture while out on a walk. We get our bottled water from the source, but we won't tell you what the source is. Too much chlorine. Invisible shark warning issued. A bunch of Bali, B-A-L-I. Very clever. It's definitely not Petaluma. No, it's not the turning basin. I've been there. How do you drain this? My bathtub. Swamp murders. And definitely not the East River. Yeah, I can confirm that. Okay. George said, for the amazing turquoise water in a bay. My caption is, you can walk across this bay because the water is only 3.5 feet deep. That's probably true. And George ends with, stay happy and safe until we do this again soon. By George. George Davis, thank you. Thank you for that. All right, we're going to do some logo. Yeah. Well, one of the fun things that I did with Bill is to feign never, ever being thankful. And so it was a picture just like that. And there, you can just see forever. And so at sunset, everybody in the town comes to the beach because the sunsets are astounding. So we're sitting on my little balcony there, and you can see these tropical fish, and the sun is going down. And I turned to Bill and I said, Bill, where did you ever find a hellhole like this to drag us to? Bill broke up and he said, what kind of a mind do you have that the word hellhole could even enter it while we're looking at all of this beauty? A mad mind, Gaines. That's what kind of a mind. Okay. Bum, bum. All right. Oh, here we are. Oh, there's a Q&A at the top here. Oh, I can't remember. I can't remember. I think it was songs that nobody was that good at, but we'll see. Who directed Wall Street, Platoon, and Born on 4th of July? Who directed Wall Street, Platoon, and Born on the 4th of July? Eric Deckman said that one guy, Oliver North, Oliver Hardy. We got many right answers and several half right. Oliver Stone is it. It is Oliver Stone, and Hawks Post says Cary Grant. All right, that was good. Oh, you know what? I've seen this movie a bunch of times. I did this movie for Mad, and I didn't remember it. What's the name of Quint's boat in the movie Jaws? Captain Quinn. What's the name of his boat in the movie Jaws? Jamma B says, I don't know, but I need a bigger me. It was Oliver Stone. The African Queen? I don't think so. The boat was not Happy-Go-Lucky, not Little Boat, not Miss Perilous, not Fresh Bait, not Rosebud. Oh my God, I thought everybody, Little Boat, the Titanic, no. Wow. The name of Quint's boat in Jaws. Bodie McBoatface, Chum Bucket, SS Minnow, no. Shark Bait, Shark in the Water. Shark Bait 1. All right, well, I don't feel so bad not remembering. It was named Chumley. Oh, that's funny. You know, chum. Use chum to attract sharks. Oh, my gosh. A right answer has emerged. Actually, I think someone might have had a right answer before. Sharks Are Us, the Spielberg. Jamma B, do you know? Jamma B left. Jeff, the not new guy, do you know? I said they all left.
I'm pushing buttons.
And I'm in chat. Jamma B's in chat.
Jamma B's in chat, and I'm pushing buttons. Of course we don't know.
Okay, it is indeed Orca, O-R-C-A. Is it Okra? Okra Winfrey. Okay, so now, logo. All right. American cities. 2 words. Cream cheese. American city. Cream cheese. All right. Yes, it is indeed. It's Philadelphia. The cream cheese is not Philly. Oh. Midwestern mail order meat supplier. Midwestern frozen meat supplier. 6623 says Philly is for people who can't spell. Kansas City Steaks. Meats Are Us. Omaha. Beef team. Omaha Steaks. Omaha. Chicago, Philadelphia, Texas Roadkill. Kansas City. KC Strip. Omaha Overpriced Meats. Swanson. Oh, Bypass. Mandingo. All right. Do you guys know? Jeremy B., do you know Midwestern mail order frozen meat supplier? Okay. They run a ton of magazine ads, and they are indeed Omaha Steaks. Whoa, wow. I've had this candy bar a lot. The candy bar that shares its name with a South Carolina city. A candy bar that shares its name with a South Carolina city. Snickers? No. Butterfingers? No. The Granville Green Bar, the Charleston Chew, the Charleston Chewy, Chew Toy. Oh, okay. Chew Chew, Peppermint Patty, Butterfinger, no. Milky Way, no. It is indeed, it's not Sick as the Horse, not Mars, and not Mr. Goodbar. It is indeed Charleston Chew. Also not particularly good for your teeth, but all right. Dum-bum.
Oh, Henry knows.
Oh, Henry knows too? All right, so... All right, you know this. You know who... what is that? Oh, we'll ask Jeff, the not new guy. Whose logo is that?
Oh. I don't know.
Or Jamabee.
Pillsbury?
Jamabee?
That's not the Doughboy glove, is it?
Pillsbury. I'd say Pillsbury.
But it's Pillsbury is a Doughboy. That's a
Let me see. I'm looking up.
that's a hand and a.
It is chat room knows. It's Hamburger Helper.
Whoa.
Really?
Okay, but now this is where the chat room. Here's your chance to finish their slogan. One. Put on your creative caps. The Hamburger Helper slogan is 1 pound, 1 pan, 1 blank. These are the kind of things people love. Hamburger Helper slogan is 1 pound, 1 pan, 1 blank. 1 dead person, 1 bathroom trip, 1 stomach ache, 1 bruise, 1 big trip to the restroom, 1 meal, 1 trip to the ER, 1 toilet, 1 throw up, 1 mistake, 1 chance, mess, 1 bad accident, 1 meal worm, 1 chance, 1 skillet, 1 emergency bill, 1 bad dinner, 1 large piece of crap. You know, I'm not sure anybody got it right. Oh, Jamabee. Is it possible we might have a Hamburger Helper commercial? 1 Imodium.
You can do a search in Google.
1 smoke alarm going off. We have the Brain Trust at the One Pass Cottage searching for a video answer. A couple of right answers went by, but we're going to see if we can get a video and make 25 cents. We haven't made a penny this entire episode. Oh, this is good. 1 pound, 1 pan, 1 less finger. 1 pound, 1 pan, 1 heart attack. I think we are not having any luck.
There's
That was
just
it?
too many options. There are so many Hamburger Helper ads on YouTube.
Okay, it is indeed. Do you happen to know Jamabee or Jeff, the new guy, not new guy?
inside your mind. What do you see?
This is not it.
Take a look inside your mind and tell me what you see.
I would think that would not be their commercial. It is indeed 1 pound, 1 pan, 1 tasty dinner.
Yeah, that's why nobody got it. Nobody would have thought that.
Yeah.
Is
very
hamburger
funny.
is tasty.
Oh, what's the name? Oh, the mascot we just saw. What's the name of the mascot that we just saw? The glove. What's the name of the glove mascot? One talking glove? No. Handyman? No. Hammy? No. Mr. Glove? Helpy? Glovey? Glovia? One hand slap handyman? No one has it. Tasty dish, Mr. Spanks? Missing finger Freddy. It's just a helper. Glovesy McGloveface. Mr. Whitehands, Michael Jackson, Three Finger Brown, another Glovey Gloveface. No.
His name was Thing.
No. And then it is Helping Hand. Eric Duckman. I don't. Eric Duckman said the hamburger helper mascot is the Helping Hand or Lefty. Not sure about the second part. Okay. We will go. Let's do our Yearn to Learn theater. And we're going to start 3:30 in Jamma B. And we're going to learn about the phones of the future. And this is at the Seattle World's Fair in 1962. AT&T. What I love is that it has like 3 minutes of crap in front of it. But there's no sound until they come to the AT&T part, which is coming up. We still have about 30 seconds. Oh, this is one of sitting on the perch. All right. That's it. Young kids, just push your way through. Get out of here. We got a cameraman here. Finally, there it is. It's behind you. It's behind you. Yeah, push through. Get these old farts out of the way. We're young. We're energetic. We're making a movie.
Here is a world of communication, tailored for your needs of today and tomorrow. Bringing together
How about the day
all
after?
people in a new era of understanding. Keeping in touch by means of the amazing new Bell Boy is the Bell System's answer today for doctors, salesmen, delivery men, or anyone who must be available at all times in the fast-paced world of
Wow,
Century 21.
so tiny.
When someone calls and you are out, you can be reached by dialing your Bell Boy code number. When you get a signal on the Bell Boy, you can go to a phone to call your office or home and get the message.
Wow. Ooh. Who would have thought? Let's
This
see
is
your
the
iPhone
automatic
do
dialer.
that.
Just listen for dial tone, insert a number card, and press the start bar. The Bell System automatic dialer dials for you more quickly and easily than you can do it yourself.
Wow.
Numbers you call frequently can be punched on small plastic cards. Pick a city.
This is
then see how
amazing.
fast direct distance
Oh,
dialing
they're going to have
really
to
is.
shrink that
Dial
dial a
the area
bit.
code, then the weather report telephone number. Presto, instant weather. With DDD, most calls go through in 20 seconds or less. Here you see the Bell solar battery in action, turning light into electricity to run this display. Solar batteries are used to convert sunlight to electrical power and make our satellites talk back from outer space.
Uh-oh. What?
Thank you. Hi, this is the Bell System's new touch-tone dialing. With this indicator, you see how many seconds you save the new way. Let's try it. Okay, I'll race you. Ready? Go.
Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness. This is amazing.
Beat ya.
I got a wrong number before you
Welcome to our
did.
exhibit. I'm glad to have this opportunity to tell you about the telephone switching center of tomorrow. The electronic central office, which is made possible by the magic of the transistor and other tiny but amazing devices invented by the Bell Telephone Laboratories. Imagine, if you can, an electronic brain operating at millionth of a second speeds. I say brain because the new electronic central office will almost think for itself. It will not only carry out instructions you dial into it, it will also remember instructions you provided earlier. These memory features will offer many convenient services I'm sure you'll be delighted with. For one thing, you'll be able to reach frequently called numbers by dialing only 2 digits. All you'll have to do is give the telephone company a list of the numbers you dial most frequently. The electronic brain's memory will do the rest. To see how it works, please watch the screen.
Because I don't know how it works myself.
Is it time to phone Grandma? Now, let's see. All right. Now,
Okay, let's
call your mother,
see
who lives in Des
what her
Moines.
2-digit
Call
code
her
is. Let's
fairly
call
often, so
information.
the telephone company has assigned 53 as your special number for making this call. When you dial the 5 and the 3, the electronic central office's brain says, uh-oh, something special. Searches its memory for what those
And it
2
does. It
digits
says that.
represent.
It slows it down a
And
little,
dials
but it
the
does say
area code
that.
plus the full number in Des Moines for you. Hello? Hello, Grandma.
No, I'm 5'5",
invited
you
out for
idiot.
evening
Stop calling
and had
me.
to turn it
Your
down
grandma
because
is
they're expecting an extra special
5'3".
call? Well, the electronic central office will solve that problem for you, too. When you do go out, it will be a simple matter to have your calls transferred. All you'll have to do is dial a special code, which tells the equipment's brain you want your calls transferred. And
It's
then
just
dial the telephone
99
number where you can be
digits.
reached.
And by the time you finish
Our
dialing it,
amazing electronic
you
central
missed
office
your
will take it
appointment.
from there. I think it's a wonderful call for you. No, you stay there. Wait. Hello?
Diane?
No, this isn't Diane. It's Linda.
Linda? What gives? This is Jim Morton.
What,
I'm
are you
calling
two
Diane
guys
Brown.
seeing each other?
Oh, yes, she's here. She had her calls transferred to my house.
What?
Hi, Jim. And what about those times someone has tried to call you and your line is busy? We thought of that, too.
Fine, Sarah, that's fine. I'll have the information for you at the meeting next Wednesday.
Get off the phone.
When you
There's
hear the
another
beep
call,
tone on your
lady.
telephone, you know someone else is trying to reach you.
It's
Sarah,
called
will you
interrupt
hold
the
on just a
phone.
minute? Someone else is trying to reach me.
All you do is flick the switch hook to hold the first call while you
Hello?
take the second.
Oh, hello, dear. I was just talking to Sarah. I see. Okay, dear, but you tell Fred next time he's in town he's to bring Helen, right? Bye, dear.
You flick the button back and go on with your first call.
Hello, Sarah? That was Bert calling.
Oh, wait, this is
Mhm.
another
Hi,
call I
isn't
had
it?
on from
And here's
yesterday. I
another
forgot to
feature you're going
disconnect.
find handy. Now, look.
Sarah, Jane knows a lot more about that than I do. Why don't we get her on the line and find out?
What?
Okay, just a minute.
Want someone else on the line? That's easy, too. Flip the switch button, then dial a code number and the number you want. And presto.
Presto Flower is on the line.
Hello, Jane. This is Martha. Listen, I have Sarah on the line, and we want to know what to do about...
As we look to the future, we see many extras for tomorrow's telephone users. One day, you may be able to call home and automatically turn off the oven. Or, from a public telephone a couple of 100 miles away, turn on your home air conditioner and have the house nice and cool when you return from your hot trip. It may even be possible to call and water the lawn during that dry spell when you are many miles away on vacation. Sounds fantastic, doesn't it? But it is all possible because of the basic research our scientists and engineers at the Bell Telephone Laboratories are doing to make your service better day by day. From their work has come breakthrough after breakthrough in science, providing the intricate devices that lie at the heart of your telephone service of tomorrow. Through the invention of better things, we are trying very hard to give you the kind of telephone service you want and need. And we think you'll agree, after seeing the many exhibits we have here, there is no end to telephone progress now or in Century 21.
Wow. And just check your phone bill to see how we change it every month. Oh, we could go out here. Is that the end? I don't know. Oh, Alex! There's Alex on his way up to fix an antenna. Wow. Is Alex with us? Do we know, Jamma B? I know they keep leaving the studio.
We are checking.
Yeah, we haven't called him yet.
Oh, we haven't called. Okay, we're going to call him now. Okay. So let's see. Doug, thank you for that video.
You're welcome.
Yeah, and long distance could break your budget. Oh my gosh. Do you remember when you were flying somewhere, you would make a person-to-person call to someone who didn't exist so that they knew that you arrived? You would, call home and ask for Brad, and that way your parents knew that you were in wherever you were. His phone's not working? RF guy says, when are these phones coming out?
He's still climbing up the tower.
Oh, he's still climbing up. Okay. Progress, you can't rush progress. Those phones are still a little bit in the future. I'd say another 10 years. The New York World's Fair had the same exhibit. I'm sure they did. I'm sure they just sent it all around the world. Make a collect call. Oh, I see. And then deny the call. Did you ever have, we had a kid at school who took a payphone apart. And you know how operators know you're putting money in, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Is the sound of the dings. So he took a phone apart and took out the bells that are in there. And then if you want to make a long distance call, he would just hit the number of bells that added up to the amount of money that the woman wanted. So that was another way around. And that's why Ma Bell is mad at us for all the bad things we did in the past. All right, I'm going to give Dennis a ring, and we'll do 10 minutes of match game. All right. Ta-da. All right. Okay, let me get some match game questions. Dun, dun. Oh my word. Dave said, nowadays you can't trust anybody. Last night, I was mugged by my own blank.
Play. Hit play.
Play. Okay.
They're arguing over where theme music goes. Theme music. There we go. Nowadays, you can't trust anybody. Last night, I was mugged by my own blank. There you go. Security guard. Oh, that's a good. My own doorman. David said, nowadays you can't trust anybody. Last night I was mugged by my own blank. Husband. By my own kids. ATM. Okay. We'll start with Alex is not playing, right?
He didn't answer.
He didn't answer. Okay. He probably is surprised how early we are. Okay. Dave said, nowadays you can't trust anybody. Last night I was mugged by my own blank. So we'll start with Jeff, the not new guy. What is that? Cat. Oh, that's very good. That's very funny. Okay, last night yeah, wait, did he get any matches? Well, we'll give you a ding just for the.
He's in control of the ding now. He's got control of the ding.
Oh my God, you're on your way out, Jammer B. You are on. Yeah. We're gonna work our way down the alphabet. Right now, you're gonna be Jammer F, and I predict by the end of the summer you will be Jammer Z.
Z.
And then
we like to say Z. Jammer Z.
Jammer Z, and then you're out the door, pal. And then it's
the
Jeff.
odd little man from Mad.
Okay, I wrote you. Jammer B, what did you write? You can't trust anybody. Last night I was mugged by my pug. Mugged by my pug. Okay. I said, can't trust anybody. Last night I was mugged by my own mother. Okay. And Dennis said, I was mugged by my alter ego. Oh my God. You really can't trust anybody. Bum bum. Sarah Lee treats her husband like one of her cakes. Yesterday, she tried to blank him. Sarah Lee treats her husband just like one of her cakes. Last night, she tried to blank him. Now, I suspect we're going to get a ton of matches. This is what we would call an icebreaker. I mean, a tiebreaker. Try to frost him, bake him, kiss him, frost him, hook him with a toothpick. Ice him, stick candles in him. Frost him, fill him with cream, put candles in him. Wrap him in cellophane and sell him. Pound him, bake him, throw him in the oven, eat him, donate him, fork him. Decorate him with icing. Stuff him in the oven. Larry Lizard said, stamp him with an expiration date. Refrigerate, lick, freeze, sell. Okay. Sarah Lee treats her husband just like one of her cakes. Yesterday, she tried to blank him. I'm going to go with me. Tried to ice him as an icing. Okay. I got one match. A couple of people wrote icing. Dennis wrote, tried to defrost him. You got some matches. And Jammer F, you said, tried to ice. Oh, we're mad. Hey. And Jeff, the not new guy. Oh, wow. Excellent. Excellent. Wow. Now, I didn't write this match game question, but evidently we used it on the air.
Wait. You mean there was an imposter?
No, when the show, I wrote all the New York City questions for 7 years. But when the show went to L.A., they had an L.A. team. So I was just one of them.
You can't trust California.
Say again? Yeah, when the show moved to Hollywood. Da-da-da-da-da-da. And syndication, when syndication started. I remember Goodson said, Dick, match game is ending, but there's something new called syndication. So he said it's going to take us a while to get all the contracts. He said possibly more than a year. Go work on another show. So it was fun. I worked on What's My Line. I worked on To Tell the Truth. I worked on Family Feud. It was good. Actually a lot of fun up there at Goodson Todman. Okay, all the tourists at Mount Rushmore were amazed because next to the bust of George Washington, they were adding the bust of blank. Match game lasted, I think, 7 years in New York City. George Washington was amazed. Oh, let me read it again. Tourists at Mount Rushmore were amazed because next to the bust of George Washington, they added a bust of. All right, I think this will match many, many people. Although with this chat room, who knows? All right, I'm going to look up and see how wrong it was. Next, Dolly Parton, Mae West, Pamela Anderson, Gerald Ford, Alfred E. Newman, Hugh Hefner, Monica Lewinsky. Oh, my God. Herman Munster, Mickey Mouse, Shakespeare, Raquel Welch. I matched with one person. Next to the, well, I will go with Jammer Q. Jammer Q, what did you write? Next to George Washington, the bust of George Washington, they added the bust of Pamela Anderson. You got a lot of matches. I don't get the connection. Bust. Oh, sorry. Okay. Oh, you're right.
You got the connection. Okay.
Now I do. It should have been Dolly Parton. You're absolutely right. And Jeff, the takeover guy.
I thought that was Dolly, pardon me.
Oh, okay. Spock. Okay. I said next to George Washington, they put a bust of Martha Washington. Yeah, bust. I get it now.
Buzzer.
And Dennis wrote. Oh, Dennis got some matches. Mickey Mouse. Charlie, it's not the Charlie. We have two more questions. One more question, and then you.
Lower third for Charlie.
Charlie's been laying down all this time.
Man, this is fun.
He must count the questions.
Charlie knows this is happening.
So we don't need the video because Charlie is here in person today. So we're going to do one more question, and then Charlie the dog. Then we're going to have dinner, and Dennis is going to a concert.
Nice.
Oh my gosh. The patient said the eye doctor is weird. He has the eye chart tattooed on his blank. The patient said that eye doctor is weird. He has the eye chart tattooed on his blank. I know what a lot of people are going to say, but I'm going clean. Patient said the eye doctor is weird. He's got the eye chart tattooed on his back forehead, on his member, assistant, fingernail, eyelid, back of his neck, his belly, eyelid, belt, both cheeks, wife's chest. On his, in quotes, probe, calf, backside, fingers like a jailbird. Oh, that would be funny.
I'll let you finish.
The bottom of his foot, on his butt. Okay, we're going to start with Dennis. The patient said that eye doctor is weird. He has the eye chart tattooed on his abs.
Okay.
On his abs. Or one on his ABS. Is that ABS? I got some matches tattooed. Charlie, this is almost time, Charlie. On his forehead. Charlie, you're so great. Jeff, the takeover guy, he had the eye chart tattooed on his bumper sticker. Okay. And Jamma Q, you said he had it tattooed on his...
Beef team. You got it right, beef team.
On his nurse. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes this episode of regular old-fashioned Giz Fiz. Regular old-fashioned Giz Fiz. Okay. So next week, Leo will probably have to do something, right, Jamma B?
He may not. He actually has another one in the can.
Okay.
It's up to Leo.
It's up to Leo. Okay, so next week it may be immediately like it was tonight, or just delayed by 20 minutes to 25 minutes,
Correct.
something like that.
Correct.
So, ladies and gentlemen, you've been watching regular old-fashioned Giz Fiz, a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman, TV, production. Also brought to you by Dick DeBartolo, Dennis Wonderland, Charlie the dog, Myra the missing person, Jamma B the on his way out guy, Jeff the new takeover guy, Twisted Mister, Eric Duckman, Mandy the clown, Beatmaster, Captain J, Merce Angel, Becky, Dave C, the guy they're going by fast, Stooge, Big Don Sluggo, Web 0672, Hawks Post, Chumley, Econos, Captain J, Ramos, Beatmaster again, Zed, Nancy, and everybody I love in the chat room. See you for GizWiz on Thursday. And what? Oh, Charlie, hang on. Come back. Come back after all this. Charlie's so depressed. Pick him up. Bring my camera back. Bring my camera back. Charlie was whimpering. Where's my camera?
So, this camera's there.
Jamma B.
It's there.
On. Okay, where? All right. All right, Charlie, they're there. No, look at them. Look at them. Now, that's it, Charlie. Give me a close-up. That's it. Okay. Yeah, all right. Nice close-up, because the chat room loves you, Charlie. They love you. Look at this boy. Look at this guy. All right. All right. Okay. All right. Oh. Wow. Thank you for finding me. All that build-up and no Charlie. Oh, my God. All right. See you Thursday for Giz Fiz. And we'll be back here next Saturday for this nonsense. Okay.
Bye,
Jamma B, in case you're not here next week, in case you've been rubbed out by Jeff the takeover guy, let's just say goodbye. You've been doing a great job.
It's been a pleasure.
The odd little man from Mad.
That's my new byline. Okay, take care. Bye.
See you, Dick.
Bye.
Situation?
Yeah. Now we can turn the lights back on. All right. As usual, we forgot to copy over the tech guy, so give us a minute to get